didn't think so. There we go. Look at how easy that was. A people, and many people love us. We stars, baby. Come, taste up. What? Huh? You gotta taste it, man. You gotta taste it. Palpatine say, oh no. Alright, I'm gonna jump into the game before this stream gets, you know, banned.
Cause I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the AIW I don't call. I love the smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Yeah.
That sounds so bad. Also, how's it going, Sonic? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Need to go back up the hill. Stupid thing. Okay, I guess I don't need to go back up the hill. Fine then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was close. That was so close.
Get that made somewhere?
I want to give it to Akane-san. You know, provided she'll accept it.
So that was it, huh? That's what made you decide to go?
Maybe. For what it's worth, I thought it might make the boss happy.
Would it now, though?
So,
Would it
what do you
really?
think, boss?
Oh, Spike Memer, welcome in.
Do you prefer e-girls or I?
That's culture you missed out on.
Cut my wife into pieces. This is my waist. Whistle suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a beep if I cut my arm bleeding. Would it be wrong? Would it be right? If I took my wife tonight, chances are that I might mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. Yeah.
I know. Why hasn't there been a Super Mario Galaxy 3? Because Super Mario Galaxy 2 didn't do very good. No! 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 Holy shit. Woo! That was close. That was way too close for comfort, if you ask me. It's weird. I mean, fair. You did not just do that. Hold on. You did not do that. You did that. You seriously just did that? Rose? Seriously?
All right. Let's have ourselves a fun time, shall we?
Oh my god.
I forget if in this
Fucking
clip if I
course
get
there's
sniped or not.
guardians down there. Of course there is.
No, I survived. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day today. Today is what? Today is phone. Stop being dumb. Thursday. There it is. I'll be eating ramen for the 3rd day in a row today. Let's go. Living the ramen lifestyle. But welcome in, everybody. Sorry that stream started a little bit later than I would have liked. Because of that, we won't be able to stream as much today. The intro background clips are a bit quiet compared to me being live. Fair enough. I have my microphone set to like max volume. Because I like overtaking my clips. But yes, welcome in, everybody. Because today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter than I would have liked. Again, had some stuff come up earlier today, so I wasn't able to stream until now. And because today's just, it's not going to be a very long stream, I figured we'd do a little bit more of the Paper Mario stuff. I have added a new rule. So, not only is Mario never allowed to upgrade his health, but I'm only allowed to save in one if the game forces me to, or 2, I can only save when I'm ending the stream. So when I'm ending the stream, I go find a save block and I save, and then we continue from that point on, which means since Mario's going to have very low HP throughout the entirety of the game, and the game is going to get significantly more challenging with low HP, if I die and game over, I have to restart at the last save point. Which means if I don't save until whatever, and let's say we're in chapter 3, and I die, well then we're going right back to where we were in chapter 2. Dang, you just making it all kinds of hard. Oh yeah. It's called content. It's called bringing the content. So that's what I'm going to do. Mario's going to have low HP, and if he dies, then we start right back from the last time that I saved, which again, it's only if the game forces me to save or I save before I end stream. That's it. I am not allowed to save except for those 2 reasons. Higher stakes for content. The pain is a problem for future you. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. It really is. Also, too, I looked into trying to combine the 2 chats, Twitch and YouTube. Unfortunately, it's not that it's not possible. It's just that certain things kind of make it a little iffy to do. And it also goes against Twitch and YouTube's terms of services. At least it does Twitch, where they want the chats to be separate so that way they're people who are on Twitch can enjoy it on Twitch. People on YouTube can enjoy it on YouTube instead of it being combined together. Or if the streamer did try to figure out a way to combine the 2 chats together, then it would have to be off on the side, not viewable on like the stream. Because I guess that also goes against Twitch, TOS, and whatever. So unfortunately, we're going to have it as a 2 chat setup, one for Twitch, one for YouTube. That's just kind of how it's going to go. But of course, I read out all the messages on both anyway, so you guys are all going to know exactly what each other says. So that's kind of how it's going to go. So yeah. But we're going to have some fun, at least for the next couple of hours. And yes, I know it's called masochism, and that's fine. I'll be a masochist to myself. That's okay. As long as it's for the content. That's all that matters, is for the content. But we're going to have fun. We're going to see what happens. And I think the next time I'll be able to stream, I am hoping to do a stream tomorrow. We'll see about that, but I'm hoping to do one tomorrow. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. We'll see. That's fair. Maybe Twitch will play nice and let me open it up for once. Then I could look at both chats myself. I don't understand, Radis, how you can be having such a hard time on, like, with Twitch stuff. Like, I don't understand. As somebody who has used Twitch for many, many years, I've never had an issue with Twitch. So I don't understand. Now, granted, I also don't really watch a lot of people on YouTube, like live on YouTube. I mostly go with like live streamers on Twitch, but that's just me. But yeah, I find that really weird how you have such a hard time with Twitch. It's kind of crazy. But anyway. So I appreciate everybody for being here. Both on YouTube and on Twitch. So thank you to all of you wonderful people for being here. If you're lurking on either Twitch or YouTube, thank you so much for the lurks. I appreciate it, as always. And yeah, we're just going to have a fun time. We're going to see what happens. We're going to jump straight back into the game. We were partway through Chapter 2. So we're going to just kind of keep going from there. Of course, arguably one of the worst chapters in the entire game. I hate it. Want me to tell some fairy tales again? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go with the weird, creepy fairy tales and stuff. Heck yeah. I want to read those. I want to just see how screwed up it is. Let's go. So let's jump into the game and see what happens. Let's go. All right. Here we are. Back at the beginnings of this. Yay. We're going to go in here and we're going to go get Jabble. Jabble the Jabby. Or whatever you want to call him. We're going to get him. It's Jabble. Oh my gosh. Still a kid after all, huh? Little pudding pie, really? That just sounds stupid. Okay, I'm gonna get one of my books. Heck yeah. Hooray! We got a Jabby. Hooray! Not that it really matters. Because who cares? Alright. Now we're moving on. We're doing the thing. We're getting to the things to do the things. Let's go with the first one. Let's do that. Oops. I fails. I fails, everybody! I fails down. I hate this. I hate this. That's the thick one. Ooh. Well, I do like thick. That was a bad joke. I'm not apologizing for it either. What do I got? I don't want to use that on them. Let's do multi-bounce. That'll do something. At least. There we go. Yeah. One still escaped the grasps of blowing too hard. How dare it. There we go. Now it's dead. Yay! Yeah, it's dead. It's called Brother and Sister. I don't like the sound of that title. I don't like the sound of it at all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the sound of that. Sounds like it could go in many different directions. But lay it on me. I want to hear it. Oh, brother and sisters. Fun. I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go. Lay it on me. Dang it, I missed. Darn it. There we go. Haha! Sucker. Perfect. All right. No. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna hit you. Gonna go make some tea. Still sick. Hope you get better soon. Yeah, of course he went up. Of course he did. Alright, you little stinky piter. I'm gonna write it down, one big message, and send it to you over Discord. Oh boy. Sounds like we're in for a long one. Alright, we're gonna go heal one more time. Yeah, fair enough. Not having to chop it up as much. That's understandable. Let's see. Is there anything here that I want? Ice Storm could probably do something. Yeah, 3 damage. This does 5 damage, but it only does 5 to a single foe. Whereas this does 3 to everything. And I do know that the boss fight that's coming up is gonna have 3 things. The last time I used Twitch was for a Hat in Time crowd control stream. It did work, but after some time, the resolution dropped so hard I could barely make out your face. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying. Yeah, fair enough. I did fix the problems with the resolution, because Twitch or YouTube was giving me like, oh, you're not streaming at the right kind of whatever. I was able to fix that, so it should also look better over on Twitch and on YouTube. At least I hope it does. So we'll see. But it should be okay. I hope. Here's hoping. Who knows? All right. Yeah, I'll buy one of these. Actually, maybe I'll buy 2. Yeah, I'll buy 2. Because if it does 5 damage and I get 5 HP back, I'm okay with that. Because I'm gonna need as much health as I can get with the little bit of health that I will consistently have. And let's hope that if I were to get a game over, hopefully that doesn't happen, but if it did happen, did I get the blue key? I did get the blue key. Okay, let's go save the punies. Because I need to go have 101 of these little suckers. Just check the YouTube, it looks good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I used the power of AI to help me figure out the best graphical solution for Twitch and YouTube. It has been wonderful to use. I use it for like every stupid thing that I can think of. It's fantastic. Yo, Wolf Princess, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that can happen too. You can change the resolution for Twitch. How in the world did you get into that? You got to tell me how. The YouTube has higher delay. Gotcha. How did you get into that? I want to get into that. I want to get into voice acting. That'd be fun. I think I could do it. How? Now, granted, I haven't really looked into it much, but... That's weird. It does that. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about what these characters are saying. I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. She has something for you. It's a nasty ass mushroom. Enjoy. Enjoy having serious health complications. Nasty. I find it crazy how a mushroom can like dry out and just be even worse than what it already is, because it's literally just a fungus. I did a few voice impressions just for fun because people began saying voice sounds similar to a few FNAF characters and Fluttershy from My Little Pony. Okay, so like, are you voicing in like a game that's soon to be released or something? Like, I need the details. What casting website? Well, what's the casting website? I want to know. Cause I think I could do that. I can have a weird ass voice. I voiced an English dub cartoon. It's on YouTube. Ooh. Fancy. That would be so fun. Does it pay well? Do you get paid like thousands of dollars? One appearance and you're set. That would be amazing. That would be something. All right, there we go. It's originally in Portuguese, but the creator, I don't know if they will continue it because of haters saying it's similar to Hell of a Boss, etc. It's not. Hey, haters are gonna hate. It's just how it goes. Sucks, but that's just how it kind of goes. It's stupid. You son of a... Called Casting Call Club. Ooh. You can find anything there for your projects? Gotcha. So, like, no paid, it's free. Ooh, even nicer. So, like, do you have to, like, make up some, like, voice clips or something just so that way they kind of have it? Or whatever, like, kind of a voice portfolio thing. It's the jammies. Oh no. Charge. Oh, come on. Yeah, we win. You have to set up your profile and have a voice demo of your voice. Oh, okay. So, like, does it give you a random thing to say? And, like, you just say it? And that's your, like, voice clip thing? Take that, you nasty ass flower. Haha. Alright. This is gonna suck because Flurry can't attack these things. The Koops can. No, you can do an impression and have that as your demo. That's what I did. Oh. Shoot. You got an 11. That's cool. So does it pay well? That's cool though. That's really cool. That'd be so fun. Like, all joking aside, that'd be a lot of fun to do something like that. No! How dare you! Ow! You asshole. I'ma hit all of y'all. Frig off. I forgot I had a fire flower. There we go. And now you all die. Aha! I mean, that's fair. That's understandable. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go with more BP. I mean, we're gonna go with more BP anyway. Doesn't matter. Hooray! I totally didn't even notice I was gonna level up. But that's a nice surprise. Alright. Hooray! We placed the orb. Oh no! Now we got bad guys. I've heard your Jar Jar voice. You can definitely be a voice actor. I don't think I'd want to go with Jar Jar though as my audition. Could you imagine? Misa have a voice. Misa do voice acting. Misa shows you said that I can do this. Misa have good singing voice. La. Oh boy. Nothing. Apparently Wolf Princess here has now been doing voice acting. And she said that I can do a good Jar Jar. Yeah, apparently she voiced in an English dub of a Portuguese cartoon that's on YouTube. So that's kind of cool. So you say we're gonna do some voice acting. You know, they always said I was the best voice actor. I think I was the best voice actor. But that's just me. They say, Donald, how are you so good at voice acting? And I just tell them, it's because I'm the chosen one. Trump, go away. I am the best. Always have been, always will be. Yeah, the Batman clip. I am vengeance. I have the best vengeance. No one has vengeance better than I do. Fucking mask. Rattle the cages. Where is she? You know, I had to fight that Bane fella, and he was just a real bad guy. The animation make that clip so much better. It really is. A little bit more down here. I am vengeance. I have the best vengeance. No one has vengeance better than I do. Sadly, we had to make a brand new YouTube channel because the creator didn't want to have the dub there because of haters, but she has 31K subscribers. That's crazy. I always love that Batman clip. I am vengeance. I have the best vengeance. No one has vengeance better than I do. Ooh, few FNAF fan projects. Nice. I think I could do a FNAF fan project. Be like, something bad's happening. You just hear in the background. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Better yet, better yet. Oh, if I were gonna do Afton's voice, I would do a Mickey Mouse impression. That's what I'd try and do. Just be like, ha-ha! You picked up the phone! Ha-ha! Oof. Gosh. I didn't think nobody was gonna pick up the phone. Welcome to the pizzeria complex. Fucking goofy. No, Afton would have to be Trump. It's only fair. Jeez, that's a long thing. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's speed read through this. It begins with the brother taking the sister hand and saying, since mother died, we don't have any nice moments anymore. Stepmother hits us every day. Whenever we go to her, she kicks us away. and the only thing she lets us eat is the hard leftover bread bits. Even the dog has it better. Let's go out and find somewhere better. So they go out and land in a forest where they then fall asleep from exhaustion. The next day they wake up late and brother says, my mouth is so dry I need a drink. Oh, if I only knew a well. Oh wait, I hear something. And so he goes and takes his sister's hand, but their stepmother was a witch and cursed all the wells. The first well they find speaks, who drinks of me will become a tiger. The sister pleads with her brother not to drink from it so he doesn't turn into a beast and kills her. The next says that who drinks of it will become a wolf, and again the sister pleads to not drink from it so he doesn't turn into a wolf and kill her. Brother days, he's so thirsty that from the next well he has to drink. The next well says, who drinks from me will be a deer. The sister says, oh brother, please don't drink from it and become a deer and run away. But the brother drinks anyway, and as soon as he does, he turns into a deer. Sister cries. She makes a collar out of her sock and braids a rope and now has it on a leash. Bro, don't ask. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. They find a nice place and live for a while, but brother wants to run through the forest, so she lets him go. But they agree on a code thingy so she knows it's him who returns. Because, of course, he still has his full sentience as a human now that he is a deer. Okay, that makes sense. They find a nice place and live. Okay, yeah, he wants to run, blah, blah, blah. Some days of that go by and the deer gets spotted by the king and his hunters and they follow. They find the hut they live in and observe the code. Next day, brother deer goes out again, but the king then tricks sister into opening him the door. She is shooketh. I'd be too, cause WTF. But he then asks to marry her for some reason she agrees, but says the deer has to come with them. And you're not done yet. Okay, this is just getting weird. This is just weird. I don't know. This is just getting weird. Okay. So weird. There we go. Wee. Oh, I didn't even know there was that. Welcome to German Fairy Tales. It sounds like the worst drama story I've ever heard. I don't know how to tell you all this. But yeah, how does it go? I think it's like, you're walking through the woods and you find out the witch and her name is Gorilla. There's a gorilla? I'm not saying gorilla, I'm saying grilla. Is it a charcoal grilla or a propane grilla? Oh, it's so funny. Grilla, Gryla. I should be a narrator. Oh, that'd be interesting. I could read stories badly. There we go. Gorilla is a witch specificus. Ooh, Torbeck is interested. She has a husband. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. It's so funny. Bruh. Dang. Dracula voices. Oh. Bleh, I want to suck your blood. Gorilla can summon the Krampus. That happens to me once a month. Oh God. So funny. Summon the Krampus. Yeah, and I think there's gonna be a gorilla. Oh, so funny. Would you rather fight one gorilla-sized Krampus or 50 Krampus-sized gorillas? Or no, that's not how that goes. It's... Yeah, would you rather fight... One... Yeah. Would you rather fight one Krampus-sized gorilla or 50 gorilla-sized Krampuses? Hello there, travelers. Come to Abercrombie and Finch, eh? I've seen many enter and none return. Oh, God. I'm the dumpster wizard. Yeah, he's called the dumpster wizard. Last month they uploaded a short where the frog eats psychedelic mushrooms and the mouse. Yeah, I've seen that one before. Like, yeah, because she ate like a bunch of pot brownies. And she just gets hit with a whole bunch of psychedelic drugs. And the dude who's playing the little mouse character, he's like, Peggy, are you okay? Are you going to be okay? What seems to be the problem, Peggy? Oh, what mice in the carpet? I love that dude. Did he? Yeah, his official name was the Dumpster Wizard. Just some dude who lives in behind the back of a dumpster at a Walmart. Oh, it's so stupid. I love Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons anything is just so funny to me. Especially when you have the people who are like willing to really act it out. It's so good. I love it. So you've come to Hooters, eh? I've seen many enter and none return. We've got cheap beer and wings, shitty Mario Kart, and an old lady in jean shorts and flip-flops named Tammy who's always giving you the eye. Oh god. It's just so funny. Despite having one in my city, I've never been. Going to the doctor's for a prostate exam. So, Doc, looking to entering my butthole, eh? I've seen many enter and none return. So, tell me how it is, Doctor. Gorgeous pearls. Or the one where, or in that D&D one where the character Peggy is wearing a clown mask. She's like, she's just gonna start taking them all off. I always offer for them to put my clothes back on. They never do. Oh god. It's just so funny. God. Are we gonna find out why they call you Peggy? Oh god. That's so funny. I wonder what would happen if I just let the countdown timer like go to 0 in the middle of one of these cutscenes. I'd love to have a D&D group like that. That would be so much fun. That'd be great. Oh, excuse me. All right, here we go. Boss number 2. I would need people to be okay with my terrible acting, but I would be down. Heck yeah. We're all terrible actors, let's be real. Except for Wolf Princess. She's a legitimate voice actor now. Now, hold on. So they ride to his castle, love, nice things, blah blah. Anyways, stepmother somehow learns of this and is like heckin' jealous, and instead of pretty sister, she wants to put her own ugly as sin looking daughter on the throne. So she waits and plots until sister has birthed the son, because of course it's gotten to that point now. Isn't she still a kid or something? I don't know. She then waits until the king is out hunting and disguises herself as a servant and draws a bath for Sister Queen and lures her in. I'm guessing that she's no longer a child, hopefully, but she has lit a fire in there so that the queen may die of carbon monoxide poisoning, I guess. Okay. And she dies like death. She's a corpse now. She then puts her own daughter in the bed of the queen and hides her face. And when the king returns, he tells him to leave the curtains shut because girl weak from childhood. The king leaves, not knowing what's going on, but at midnight, the servant watching the child sees the real queen enter the room, take her child, nurse it, and then say, "What's my child doing? And my dear, I'll come twice again and then never more." And the servant tells the king the next morning, but no one believes her because nobody saw. Next night it happens again, but again nobody believes the servant. Third night the king decides to stay awake next to the cradle himself, and lo and behold, it happens again. He first doesn't dare speak, but then finally manages to say, "You can't be anyone but my sweet wife." And that's when her ghost comes back to life, and she answers, "Yes, I am your wife." And they love each other so much. Yes, stepmother witch and her daughter get sentenced to death. My little dear brother comes back to his human form. There are so many questions that I have for that story because, like, none of that makes any sense. None of it. That is so confusing. No, I'm gonna save this actually. That only does 2. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That only does 2. That only does 1. Ugh. Well, that was a cheap shot game. Yeah, we blocked it. At least. So that's something. Alright, I'm using my hammer. Frigate. Man, that does nothing. Man, this thing has high defense. I didn't realize that. Shit. Okay, this isn't good. Yeah, let's try a power bounce. Why not? That did something at least. Come on. Okay, now it's gonna shoot his arms out. Try me. Okay, no worries. Have a good dinner. All right, let's see what happens. Well, that's cheap. There we go. Thank you. And this is why I bought those. Good, I'm glad you can't last. Haha, you got hit. I wish that would have killed it right then and there. That'd have been great. Oh well. Okay, I do need this. There we go. Also, imagine Disney made that into a movie. That would be scary to think about. Right. Yeah, baby, let's go. Dang it. Jerk. Jerky McJerk face. There we go. Ha ha ha. Sucker. Alright, it's right after the red. Yeah, let's go. Got it. Yay, my FP's full. Hooray. Alright, let's do this. Right. Let's go. Sucker. Let's go. And we got money. Star points and money. With their current way of girl boss thingies, this would be even funnier. Oh, yeah. Good riddance to bad garbage. Get out of here, Lord Crump. Before you go take a giant Lord Dump. Ha! Got him. That was terrible. I don't apologize for it either. What's that website called again? Wolf Princess? I didn't write it down. I should have. Casting Call Club. I'll have to look into that. Who knows? Maybe your boy could be a voice actor. I could be a voice actor. Maybe. That'd be fun. I could do narrations. You know, I'm Batman. I do terrible voice impressions. Except my Trump expression. I think that one's pretty dead on. I do not care about what these guys are saying at all. I wish I could just skip it. Because this guy is getting on my nerve. He's talking about like ruling the world and stuff. Like, nah. No, I don't think so. Okay, Princess Peach, nobody cares. Stop talking now. Again, we don't care. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now let's deal with the robot. Yay! The robot that nobody cares about. Yay! Because I know I sure as hell don't. Yay! Honestly, I feel like Disney has just gone so far downhill. I'm now on the floor. Oh, that's not good. Did you pass out? Faint? Do you secretly have, like, POTS or something? I hope not. I hope none of the above. Because usually when they say somebody's on the floor, that's not a good thing. Oh, Peach is dancing with herself. How is she able to hold the hand of her clone? Come on. They had to throw in the X1 just at the end for the fun of it. No, the cord for my mouse charger fell. And the way I have my desk set up, I have to get on the floor to get it back on my desk. Ads in 30 seconds. Yay, ads. So much fun. Man, she types fast. And with so few words, too. Because the way those clicks sounded, she maybe put in like 5 words at best. But as soon as Mario gets it, it's going to be a whole 5-page paragraph of like everything that just happened. But you heard it. She only sounded like she typed out a couple of words at best. But no. He's gonna have a whole thing. It's gonna be a 5-page essay on why she was kidnapped. Or something stupid. You're a little late to the party, Bowser. Like, seriously. I was already here. Like, jeez, man. You're really late to the party here. I wish they would have given us more Bowser levels like this. I really do. Also, too, why would he destroy his own, like, Goomba Badnik? I don't understand that. Sure, he can just go over spots like that. I wish World 1-1 would also be a little bit longer. Why he run like that? Because it's Bowser. That's how he run. It's stupid. Oh no, it's Bowser. It looks like he's holding in a giant poop. I mean, he is a giant poop, so what do you expect? It's Bowser we're talking about. This guy's so full of it. Oh, look, it's Princess Peach. Oh my gosh. First of all, why the hell would anybody put a poster outside on a window? That's stupid. That's just so incredibly dumb. I don't know. Like, for me, a poster would be something that you, oh, I don't know, put up on a wall in a room, not on a window on the outside of your house. Also, too, you're a Koopa. This is Bowser, king of the Koopas. Why are you so scared? You're one of his minions. Like, seriously, why would anybody put a poster out there? That's so stupid. Like, I just don't get it. But cool, now we're done chapter 2. Yay. Now we can move on to chapter 3. Yay. Arguably that's interesting, right? I will say, though, I think Chapter 4 is arguably one of the worst chapters in the entire game. Simply for the fact of all the backtracking that you normally have to do. I hate it. Alright. Cool. Let's go. Get out of here. Right, let's... Oh, of course. I think it's chapter 7, even though I have never played this game and have no idea how many chapters there are. There's 8 chapters in total. So chapter 7 is very close to the end. It's where Mario has to find a General Bomb. And so you have to go to like each world that you've gone to and try and find him. But then come to find out he was just in his house the entire time. So, you know, that's fun. That reminds me of like the mission from Sonic 06, where there was a mission that you'd have to do where the guard would be like, oh, you got to find a guy who's got the password. And once you have the password, then you can get to the level. And then you had to talk to a whole bunch of random guards just to find out that the guy who gave you the mission is the guy you were looking for. It's like, bro, like, what? It's like, that's so stupid. Yay! Another badge I can sell. Hooray! Oh. Up. There we go. Whee! Right. Let's go do this. That mission was dumb. It is. They're all dumb. Like the one where you have to race Sonic Man, which is just a dude who dresses up in like a really crappy Sonic outfit. And he says that he's like the fastest guy alive and that Sonic has to race him. And of course you beat him because he's slow as dirt. Now granted, in the game, Sonic's also slow as dirt for the most part. But like, dude, that mission's just as dumb. I don't get it. Alright, let's go. Time to go save the day. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. I will say, though, that even though Sonic 06 is still a very terrible game, Sonic Project 06 is fantastic. Which just goes to show that the levels that they made in Sonic 06 are really good. Just the mechanics in the game were really, really bad. And the overworld was also really, really bad. I would love to find some way for me to stream Sonic 06. Like the original, like super buggy ass game. I would love to find a way to be able to stream that without it, like, killing my eyes. But I only have Sonic Project 06, so I'd be able to stream that because it's on PC, but at the same time, I mean, don't get me wrong, the game was horrible, but it also had like this kind of charm about it, you know? Like it was a glitchy, buggy mess, but it was like fun to play it as a glitchy, buggy mess. No, I'm gonna take you down. Because you're a jerk face. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, brother. Time to ruin your day. Alright, time to make this guy wish he was never born. Booyah. I think he only has like 10 or so HP or 15 HP. Something like that. Not 100% sure. Yo, welcome in, Sonic. How you doing? Okay, definitely has more than 10 HP. Maybe it's 25. Maybe. Maybe. Nailed it. You need new speakers? How much health does this guy have? I'd love to know where Ganondorf learned these sick moves. That's what I want to know. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. The ones I have are not loud and very low quality. Granted, they were only $12. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh yeah, I want to go sell some badges. Because I want some other badges. Part of the culture. Oh, is that how that works? What do you got? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need a bunch of power rushes. That's for sure. So we're gonna buy this one. Because we're gonna need it for later. Yeah, we're gonna buy another one of these. That's fine. Yeah, we could buy... No, we're gonna buy Piercing Blow. Because that just bypasses enemy defense. So we're just gonna buy that. Okay, it's 1 BP. So let's see what we've currently got. What do I not need right now? I don't think I need... I don't need Power Smash. Because Piercing Blow nullifies defense. We'll leave the Last Stand and the other badge for later. Once we have more BP. Because then Like, we still need to get to chapter 5 to, well, we have to beat chapter 5 because we're kind of stuck in chapter 5. But we need to get to chapter 5 so that way there we can, so we can go blow up a thing in the sewers. So that way there we can get to the guy who will lower our HP down to 5 and put us in permanent danger. Because, you know, that's fun. Being in permanent danger. Hell yeah. I think that mouse guy is also there, so I want to go get more money so I can spot him some money, so that way there when he comes back a couple of chapters later, we get like a huge payout. That would be nice. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, I'm selling. I'm selling badges. Here. Take this one. Take this one. Because I don't need this one. Take this one. We'll do this one. I don't really need damage dodge though, so I could just sell it. We don't need Happy Heart P because we don't care about the partners at all. Yeah, we'll get rid of damage dodge. We'll do that too. Yes, I still want to sell. I don't know why I hit back. Yeah, we'll also sell charge. That can go. So we got a bit of money, which isn't bad. Now, we do need to do the secret code word thing to get to see the Don Pianta himself, the big mafia boss in this rundown little crap hole. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. So I don't remember if it's you buy a dizzy dial, then a shroom. I think it's you buy a shroom and then a dizzy dial. I'm gonna try it. I could be completely wrong. Yellow. Yellow. Yay, I still remember it. Even after all this time, I still remember how it works. Let's go. Yeah, I want to sell. I don't need the dizzy dial, and I sure as hell don't need the dried shroom. So here you go. You can have this back. And you can have the dizzy dial back. There we go. Nope. Alright. Wait, I could sell some other crap too, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. Let's see. Actually, what I want to do, I want to look up a list of all the recipes that we can make. Because those are going to be incredibly helpful. Alright, let's see. Somebody on Reddit made a simple spreadsheet, and I like that. We have a super shroom. We just need to get a jam and jelly. Then we can make a jelly super, which would be really nice. Actually, no, we have an ultra shroom, so if we had a jam and jelly, we could make a jelly ultra, which would be really nice. There's also a couple of other things too. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go find some of these things though. And I'm not 100% sure where they are. That's the only thing. Let's see here. No, I don't think there's anything else that I want to try and sell, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now that we're over here, we're going to go talk to the Dawn. Cool. Alright, let me check some of the recipe stuff, see what I can make. Okay, we don't have a coconut, so we can't make coconut bombs. Why would anybody use that? You take a Mr. Softener and mix it with any mushroom, and you get a dried mushroom. That sucks. So stupid. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, point swap and an ice storm gives you a fire flower. That makes sense. Fresh juice. Okay. We have a couple of options. I just need to find some of these options first. Let's see, where's cake mix? That doesn't help me. Okay, so any mushroom mixed with honey syrup will give me a honey mushroom. Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna go do... I don't need to know what they talk about, because who cares? Hey, welcome back! I hope it was delicious. Alright, so what we're gonna do... This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go... And we're gonna fuse a few items that we have. Because we have mushrooms, we have honey syrup, so we can make honey mushrooms. So we're gonna go do that. Yeah. Shut up, Zesty. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Wait, no, that only uses up one. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't remember where to get the recipe. Oh, wait, no, I do know where the recipe book is. That's only in chapter 4 where we get the recipe book. There we go. Lovely piece of a star. There's this guy. Yeah, Mario. What of it, boyich? Investment? That sounds like a scam, Mr. Lumpy. Also, why is your name Lumpy? That's a dumb name. But I'm gonna invest in you anyway. And you know why? Because if I do, then you're gonna give me a bunch of money. In a few chapters. Because he's lumpy. Maybe he has those lovely lady lumps. That's why they call him Lumpy. Gross. That's disgusting. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back. I thought for some odd reason I needed more than 300 coins, but clearly I didn't. So in a few chapters, he's gonna come back, and when he does, I'm gonna be rich. Gonna give me 999 coins in the next few chapters, and then we're gonna have so much money that I'm gonna spend it all at the casino. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna spend it all at the casino, and then we're gonna use the chips that we get at, well, it's not really a casino, but it kinda is, I don't know, but we're gonna go spend it all, get a bunch of chips, and then we're gonna buy a bunch of badges with those chips. And then we're gonna be rich. Alright, let's go tell her dad the truth because we lied. Oh, we're gonna go tell him exactly where they are. She asked us not to tell. But Mario's a liar. He lied. Yeah, no worries, Radis. You go get yourself something delicious to eat. Hope to catch you again soon. Right. Yeah, the Pianta Parlor. That's what it is. The Pianta Parlor. Yes, I am Mario. What of it? Yeah, okay. Whatever. I find it interesting how in the original Japanese version of this game, these boos that we're talking to, they had bunny ears. But for some odd reason in this game, they changed it to cat ears. So next stream, I can hang around. Should I read you more stories? Hell yeah. I want to hear all the weird stories that are in German stories. Or German fairy tales. These are weird. It's so weird and interesting at the same time because of just how weird it is. Let's see what else I could try and make. Because everything that I want to make requires combining two recipes together. But we need to get the cookbook, and we don't get that until chapter 4. Ooh, we're not even in chapter 3 yet. This makes me upset. But we'll see what happens. Who knows? Because there's so many things that I want to make. Really? Oh, that's beautiful. We get a mushroom and we get a turtley leaf, which we can easily get from the Koopa Village. Or a golden leaf, which we get from the golden steep or from the creepy steeple. We mix that with a mushroom and we'll get life mushrooms out of it. Hell yeah. I need those. I'm gonna need them bad. Now that I know that, I am super happy for that. Yeah, I'm still here. Now give me my ticket. I'm gonna read you The Little Mermaid next, probably. Oh boy. Can't wait to hear that. That sounds interesting. Yay, we did it! To Glitzville, yay! Let's go! Also, I might as well buy a life shroom just in case. I love how we can hit all the characters with our hammer and they have a little animation now. It's fantastic. It's so good. The little girl with the matches and a staple. Yeah, Hansel and Gretel. Don't know how. Yeah, it's Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, I know the story. Alright, I had fun hitting that guy. Beating up a child. That's how we do it down in the Bronx. Alright. Go in the pipe. That's the wrong pipe. Never mind. Went in the wrong pipe. That's my bad. Can't get around that. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. At least chapter 3 will be able to get some experience from all the fighting that we're gonna do, so we're gonna level up a few times here, which is super nice. Yep, I want to go on board. I want to get into chapter 3. Thank you very much. Alright, let's do this. Chapter 3, here we come. Let's go. Can I skip this? No, of course I can't. I love how they made a whole new, like, animation for this one clip. Like, this one little video clip. I find that very interesting. How they waste the time to do that. But what's the story of the little girl with a match and staples? That sounds really weird. I mean, all these stories sound really weird. Now I'm just curious. Also, I can't imagine putting flashy lights on 3 jets or 4 jets that are keeping this city floating in the sky. Also, if it was spinning like that, wouldn't it also cause the rest of it all to spin too? And who spent the money? Who spent the money to make a place like this that floats in the air, super high above the clouds, and the only way to get to it is by a blimp? I'm sorry, but what? That don't make no sense to me whatsoever. Right, let's see here. There we go. Then we're gonna go over here. Yes, over here. Perfect. Lower this down. Hooray. We'll go get this. We'll sell that badge later. We'll get that. There we go. That's pretty much all I want to do out here. So let's head inside now, because I don't think there's anything else. The girl just has matches. I think Black was trying to say Hansel and Gretel is a staple story. I gotcha now. I get it. Man, look at this fighting. Dang, all the jumping. All the jumping around. Dang. Learn to read. I know how to read. I has a 12th grade education, and knows how to read. I do like the design of Rock Hawk, though. It's too bad that he's a chicken. I'm pretty sure he's a chicken. I don't know. Kind of looks like a chicken. Ugh. Also just found a story literally called Godfather Death. Oh boy. That sounds like a band name. That sounds like an emo band name. Godfather Death. Yeah, we steal that thing. Oh, we can't do that. Dang it. So Mario's a liar and he's trying to steal. What a guy. Real nice story, actually. Interesting. Then you will definitely have to tell me. Ooh, yeah. Read it. Type it out at least and I'll read it. Alright. Now I'm just gonna skip through all this dialogue because I don't care about reading any of it. I seriously think I've played this game enough that I could probably play this game in another language and still be perfectly fine. Like in like Japanese or something. I could totally beat this game in another language without ever reading any of the text. I think I could do it. Maybe. Maybe I could. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I could. Ooh, my local pawn shop has some really interesting games for sale. Nice. I find it really interesting how, like, when Grubba is showing Mario around, he's not showing him, like, the really crappy parts. He's only showing him, like, oh, this is the champ's room. And, oh, this is, like, the place where we take care of our fighters and stuff. But he doesn't bring him to the real crapshoot place of, like, all the super low-ranking fighters. I just think that's kind of funny. He's right from the get-go. He's such a sleazebag. And you don't think about it, but yeah, what a sleazebag. I don't think it's gonna take too long to get through the vast majority of this. I don't think. I want to see if I can get the black Yoshi. I've gotten the white Yoshi before, but I don't like that one. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Okay, so we have to go between 18 minutes to 19 minutes. And if we do it right, we can get a black Yoshi. I think we can get it. I think we can get a black Yoshi. I gotta go and shower now. Alright, no worries, Black. I'll still be here for a little bit longer. Or about maybe another hour and a half or so. If you happen to be able to come back, cool. I'm gonna be reading you some nice stories next time. Let's go. Heck yeah. Like I said, I hope to be able to do a bit of a stream tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I hope to be able to. Okay. It's gonna be a little difficult to do, but I think we'll be able to. I think we'll be able to get the little guy. Alright, so time spent in battle will also cause it to happen. So, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow I got volleyball. No worries. If not tomorrow, I'll be streaming sometime next week. At some point. Oh, crap. I didn't. Yeah. This isn't good. I really forgot to get some FP. Ah. 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 Losers. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Ah, losers. Let's go. Nice. That fight, what a joke. I'm gonna be one of those fighters who just talk smack about everybody and everything. That's what we're doing. Of how when introducing the lower league room, the manager Toad basically says, if you don't like being poor, stop being poor. It's so true. You don't like it, well then stop being poor. Because that's how that works, right? That's how we... That, everybody, is how we are going to combat the welfare crisis in our countries. It's how we're going to stop homelessness on the streets. The way we are going to do it is just by going up to those people who are homeless and saying to them, stop being homeless. And that's going to fix society. Just like when it comes to people being like, stop being mean to people. And then that's how bullying will stop in our schools. Sounds like the stupidest thing ever. Oh boy. That'd be so funny. So, how should we combat global hunger? Easy. We go up to the people who are hungry and we tell them, hey, stop being hungry. That'd be so funny. That's how we're going to combat global hunger. How do we talk to somebody who's had a traumatic life experience? You go up to them and you say to them, stop having your traumatic life experiences, and that'll fix it. Suffering from depression, you tell that person who's suffering from depression and you tell them, stop being depressed, and that's how depression will go away. It's a proven fact. Excuse me. Also, welcome back, Radis. Yeah, that's how it works, right, Rose? That's just how it works. You've got somebody who's dealing with a mental illness. You go up to that person and you say, hey. Hold on. You go up to that person. I had a thing here. And you say, hey, stop having mental health crises. Yeah, man. Darn it. Almost had that, I think. There we go. We ain't using any items. Also, I am trying to feel somewhat normal, so I put real clothes on and I'm doing my hair. But are you going out anywhere? Because you don't have to. I could understand why you would want to do all that, though, so that way there your body kind of feels a little bit better. On the website that I'm using to figure out how to get the colored Yoshi that I want, which frankly I don't know what kind of colored Yoshi we're gonna get, but it doesn't really matter. I see an ad for a HyperX condensing microphone. USB condensing microphone, like the little tiny one. Not the bigger like one that you have, Rose, but like the super tiny one. For $64.99 on Amazon. Ooh. Fancy. You know what I find really funny now that I think about it? Hi, Lumi. Welcome in. How you doing?
So long, kid.
What's wrong with you? You can't go around treating women like that.
俺は真の男女平等を願う者。都合のいい時だけ女の権利を主張し、都合の悪い時は男のくせにとか言っちゃう輩は許さない人間だ。
There you go. Can't use flower points. Ah, horrifying. Well, welcome in, Lumi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Hope things are going great. All that good stuff. Those are some interesting emotes, I will say. Lol, the tiny one. But yeah, as I was saying, when I look at like all the things that I use for streaming, I'm pretty sure if I were to take everything that I have, including my computer, because I use it for streaming, right? So if I took every piece of streaming equipment that I have, including my computer, I think it would be able to pay for somebody's rent for like 3 months. 3 months worth of rent. I think so. So I can't use FP. Dang. So I have to fight these guys normally. I'm so glad somebody bought me mic. I think mine would be about the same, honestly. Yeah. Like, when you've decided that you're going to be doing streaming for a long time. Hold on. Darn it. When you've decided that you're going to do streaming for a long time, it's important to buy better equipment. Because that just makes sense. You buy good streaming equipment if you plan on doing it for a long time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of the things that I have could pay somebody's rent for like 3 months. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. There we go. Love how Mario politely ducks so the enemy can hit his partner, but politely refuses to duck when he is being targeted himself, right? It's just funny. Yay, we're doing stuff. Like, I think my microphone just in and of itself would be like a month's worth of rent in like a really crappy 1-bedroom apartment. I think. Because I don't know how much this microphone would be in the US, but I believe this microphone cost me, I want to say somewhere around 500 some odd dollars. Love how my last 3 messages, this one included, were all just love how. Don't you just love it? I think the only problem I would have with playing this game in another language like Japanese or something would be that when it came to chapter 3, I would have no idea how in the world to beat any of the matches, because you have to beat them with certain conditions. And if you don't know how to read what the conditions are, then you're just screwed. Okay, we gotta appeal to the crowd at least once. That's easy enough. I can do that. Mario's charismatic, right? Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, this is the Shure SM7B. It's like one of the most top of the line microphones that you can buy. I want to see how much it costs in America. I go... Yeah, the Shure SM7B in America costs $483.12, typically $550. Oh wait, no, that's the more fancier Shure SM7B. The regular one is $439. Yeah. Which $439 in Canadian would not be good. So let me see. In Canada, that microphone would be $569 on Amazon. $569. Thankfully, I didn't pay $569, but still, that's really, really, really expensive for a microphone. I got mine for cheaper because mine was the mine was the display microphone. So it was the one that they normally use for displays. It was the only one that they had, I think, at the time. So I got it for like $501 or something like that. Which is way better than spending almost $600. Yeah, it's crazy. But I think it was worth it for the buttery smoothness that I get with this microphone. Now, granted, I also needed to buy an XLR setup because it's an XLR microphone, not a USB microphone, so it can't just plug into your computer and away you go. You have to plug it into an XLR setup first and then plug that into your computer in order to get it to work. So that's fun. But I did it because I'm dumb. But honestly, there are some really good USB microphones that are out there now. Like the people who made the Go XLR made their own thing. And I guess like their microphone is like really, really good. And it's a USB microphone that is arguably on par with some of the best XLR microphones that you can get. So if I ever wanted to like downsize, I would totally do that. Also, too, ads are going to be starting soon for anybody who's on Twitch. Sorry. Ranked match. But again, I didn't pay for it. I've had the HyperX Quadcast USB microphone. That is a fantastic USB microphone, not gonna lie. It sounds really, really good. It's absolutely fantastic. And the fact that you can have it set up as 4 different settings for the microphone is amazing. Now, granted, mine didn't have the fancy colors in it. Mine was only red. Didn't have no fancy colors. I have no idea what the wind condition is. And then I had to pay for the boom arm. See, I bought an expensive boom arm that cost me like $150 for the boom arm. So that was something. All right, let's get this. I will check chat in a second. Yeah, baby. 190 if you include tax. Nice. Yeah, if I go on Amazon and I look up the okay, yeah. So in Canada, the boom arm that I use, this one here, regular price on Amazon is $139 Canadian for this boom arm. And that's not even the most expensive Rode boom arm. All right, let's do this. Let's get out of here. And then we're gonna... What do I need to do next? Oh yeah, I need to fight more guys. Also, welcome back everybody from Ad Hell. Alright. I really wish this Koopa would stop, you know, talking to me. Yeah, I don't care. Really don't care. I will go outside and go get the egg after. Not use the hammer. Got it. Got it. Oh. Oh yeah, I see it there. Never mind. Alright, these guys better not try and steal my shit. If they do, I'm gonna be pissed. I think these guys are gonna try and steal my stuff. Wait, if I put my partner up front, are they gonna steal items from my partner? I wonder. Let's go with this. There we go. Darn. Alright. Nah, that didn't kill any of them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Ah, you didn't get nothing. How dare you steal my money? How dare you? Die, ya nasties. I'm a power bounce you specifically. That could have worked a little bit better. Just, you know, just maybe a little bit. That sucked. Yay, we win. Hooray. Okay, now the ad break is finishing. Hooray. We did it. Yay. Give me my money. How dare they try and steal my money? How dare they? And now you're coming over to talk to me again. Can you stop talking to me? No, I'm not checking nobody out for you, man. Go check her out for yourself, man. I ain't your wingman. I ain't your guy. To heck with that. Stupid. Alright. Ranked match, let's go. What do we got? 13, the mind bogglers. No special moves. Okay, I can do that. Swap to flurry just to be on the safe side. I don't know, but hey, can't hurt. Let's go. Yeah, these guys. All right, I'm gonna have to take out the piranha plant with Mario. She's gonna have to take care of the piter. We're gonna see how well this goes, but I don't think it's gonna go very well for me at all. I don't think. Oh, he's got a dizzy dial. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of that guy. Okay, I got an idea. Yeah, let's go. We blew him all away. Ha ha ha. I wasn't letting that guy use his dizzy dial. Hell no. Hooray. Well, that was easy. We just blew them away. Let's go. All right. We're close. We're getting very, very close. Why you gotta talk to me again? Yeah, good. Go retire. Get out of here. Frig off. I've only known you for a day and you're already thinking of retiring. Get out of here. You should have thought about retiring a long time ago. You suck as a fighter. You're a Koopa that's just not good. Just like all other Koopas. Just not even worth the time. Like, seriously. A punk rocks. Okay. Since they're made out of rocks, I feel like I'm gonna need coops. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's go. Yeah, these guys. Ugh. This isn't gonna be fun. I don't have any POW blocks. If I had some POW blocks, that would be amazing because then I'd use them and just defeat these guys in one hit. Sadly, I'm not lucky enough to have that. So that sucks. Use a partner move at least once. Okay. I don't think this is going to do anything at all. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to. Oh, God, that's not good. Okay. I might get lucky. I might be able to get lucky. It depends. Okay. We're going to swap to Flurry. Then we're going to use Gale Force. And we're going to do the same thing. Okay, we got rid of one. Not great. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's do it again. We got this. At least with piercing blow, it ignores all defense. All right, let's try and blow him away again. Nope, didn't work. Dang. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm glad for the time being I have 10 HP because that would have killed me. That would have been so bad. Holy crap. Well, we win. So we're all good. That's all that matters. Heck yeah. Let's go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I didn't say you could be excused. All right. Where are we in the rankings? I am right here. Next will be the Bomb Squad and then the Iron Adonis twins. Okay, so we gotta defeat the Bomb Squad first. This is gonna suck. Unless they allow me to use special moves. If they allow me to, then I'm going to and just whoop them. You want me to wrap it up in 5 turns or less? Say less. I got this. I'ma just straight up murder them with a giant star. Totally normal. Totally normal. Let's do this. Let's go wreck their day. These bomb-oms ain't gonna know what hit them. They're gonna explode and it ain't gonna be a happy exploding. Come on. Let me murder yous. Yay, come on, let's go. I got a special move with your names written all over it. Win in 5 turns or less. Let's go. This will be easy. Let's do it. There we go. Almost. Oh yeah, these guys are gone. 1 turn, these guys are gone. Yeah, 1 turn. Let's go. Heck yeah. All right, I feel somewhat normal now. Nice. Let's go. Let's go for feeling normal. But what is normal, really? What is a state of normal, anyway? Now, let me see here for the egg. Alright, so I am... Well, I want to get a black Yoshi. Because black Yoshi looks cool in this game. And I have to do it between the times of 1801 and 19. So, that means that I need to save my game in case things go south. Now, yes, like I normally said, if I died, then I'd have to go back to my last save point, and there was only really 2 reasons why I would ever save. But this is kind of an exception to the rule because I really want to get a black Yoshi. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing. Let's do it. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna go grab the egg, then we're gonna wait for 18.5 minutes, and then we're gonna get ourselves a black Yoshi. If everything goes smoothly, that should happen. I don't know, but we're gonna see. So let me get my timer out, because I'm gonna need that. Alright, we're gonna go for... That's what we're gonna do. Wait, I didn't do it. Shit. I didn't save. Shit. I don't think the timer actually starts until I get the egg. I think. Okay. The timer for the Yoshi egg starts when the egg joins Mario's party at the hot dog stand. Alright, so as long as I don't go get the egg, this is fine. It's once I get the egg, that's when the timer starts. I think save scumming is fine when it's about hoping for the right RNG outcome. Yeah, I believe so. I also think it's fine when compensating skill issues, but that's a different story. What are we talking about here, Radis? What are you talking about, man? What do you mean, man? Alright, as soon as the egg joins our party, we're going to start a timer for 18 minutes and 10 seconds. That should give us the time that we need. I think that's more than enough time. Alright. We're gonna go get this egg. And then we're gonna get a black Yoshi out of it. At least that's the hope. I'm not doing this like 15 times because I'm not waiting 18 minutes all the time. Heck no. But we're gonna see what happens. There we go. Hello, egg. I am your friend. Yeah, we'll help the little guy. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can follow. Alright, timer has started. So, now we're gonna just go into the next fight. And we're just gonna stand there doing nothing for the next little bit. This is gonna be the most boring part. But we'll chat about random crap. That'd be fun. Alright, the Iron Adonis twins. Yeehaw! Let's go. Well, sorry, but my current partner's not going to be able to get to work on anything. Because he isn't going to be able to do anything. So that's not helpful. In any way. I feel like if this whole game was like a D&D adventure, I feel like chapter 3 would be boring as hell and chapter 2 would be annoying. Or maybe chapter 3 would be the best part because then the characters in D&D would get to fight a whole bunch of things. So I just made manual backups of the saves when grinding achievements so I don't lose as much progress the next time I mess up. In Hoi 4, to get achievements, you have to play vanilla with default AI settings and in Ironmon mode, which turns off the cheat console and most importantly limits you to one save and autosave every tick and on leaving the game. Huh. That sounds rough. I was about to go into defense mode when I saw someone walking up to my house. I forgot a family friend was dropping stuff off for my brother today. Nice. Way to go. Alright, so we're gonna sit here for the next 15 and a half minutes. Yeah, we're not gonna be in the major league yet. We need a baby Yoshi to be able to whoop these guys. So I'm just gonna hover over the run away button. There we go. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. To be fair, she messages me at like 7 a.m. when I was barely awake. Nice. Let me see if I can find those, well, actually, I want to see... I want to see that Casting Call Club website. Huh. Let's see. Huh. See, listen to any of their stuff. That's not fun. I can't listen to any of their stuff. That sucks. Oh well. Interesting though. Alright, so while we're waiting for that, let's see. Let's see. All right. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. This gonna work? Please say this is gonna work. Come on. I want this to work. Please work. Oh wait, you guys can't even see it anyway. I don't know why it's being like this. Come on. I don't care about that. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, hold on. Hold up. Hope you guys will be able to hear this. I apologize if you can't.
Could have been going missing. It could be gorilla of the woods.
There's a wild gorilla on the loose!
I'm not saying gorilla, I'm saying grilla.
Is it a charcoal gorilla or a cocaine gorilla?
Story goes that she eats children.
You probably shouldn't let us in if children are going missing. We're just gonna make it worse.
No, she's extra dangerous because she's using gorilla tactics!
I fear the Winter Queen might not show up for the crowning.
Yes, and also I think there's gonna be a gorilla. Was it the gorilla on the loose?
It's not gorilla! I hate to tell you this, but Grilla. Grilla is a giantess, gigantor, pithecus. She's got a husband.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score.
She has been able to summon the Krampus.
Oh no, that happens to me once a month.
I was gonna say something about Krampus in my pants. Bitsy beat me to it. Hers was funnier.
What's the Krampus? He's not scary because he's scarier than gorilla. If they fought, which one would win?
Would you rather fight one Krampus-sized gorilla or 50 gorilla-sized Krampuses?
They're great. I love them.
You're all on the naughty table, every single one of you. Can I get a single sentence? Chuckles, where there had been a space clown, there is now a Chuckles in a box.
My entire lower half is spring. I no longer have a peak. And the little slap on my box.
Chuckles, here comes Torbeck.
Torbeck, you know you want to crank me.
I'm gonna reach for the crank. Torbeck, stop scratching it.
Oh, you tease.
You'll have to return the favor.
It's already getting weird, so sure.
We have a deal, and I'm
Bob goes the weasel.
That sounds like it was as good for you as it was for me.
Well, we had to put it around a few times.
Do you need a cigarette?
I would like to both of you. You're incredibly unlucky. All rolls are at disadvantage, and so are any allies within 20 feet of you.
Let's all stay together. Oh, is that a crack? No, Chuckles, are you okay?
Chuckles, my back is broken! I fell down the I fell down the stairs!
You call Dr. Bozo immediately!
He's not picking up the phone, my lifeline's in a battery! Be sorry, son, I keep forgetting to change the batteries in my smoke detector!
I know you gotta do that, Ma Chuckles!
I can't, my back is broken!
The carbon monoxide! It might be the carbon monoxide! Don't take a nap, Ma
I'm
Chuckles!
having a hard time breathing, son, I'm really tired!
No, tell Dr. Bozo not to bring his syringes filled with confetti!
No!
Chuckles, Torbeck doesn't want to alarm you, but the #1 cause of death over 40 is accident.
You developed an appetite for human bones.
Are you alright?
Socharu's animations are extremely great too, especially because he only has the audio, and as far as I know, doesn't know much about D&D or the Adventurous lore, besides what appears in the
Are you
clips.
feeling
That's
like
amazing.
some horse?
I know Torbeck keeps bringing up the bright light, and it has nothing to do with human bones, but we should definitely follow the bright light.
What makes this Chuckles? I was once human. Then I drank the ichor, and I was reborn. My doc always says it's COPD, and I'm like, get out of here.
I hate ichor, especially when it's licorice.
What?
Licorice.
Torbeck thinks it's pronounced licorice.
That's what I think too.
That's what the Illuminati want you to think.
Okay.
I've heard tale of a woods woman who will grant you your most incredible wishes. Her name is Grandma Nut.
Where is she? she?
She's in Candyland at the foot of Candy Mountain on Candied Island.
Why aren't we going right now?
Well, I'm a Jack in the Box. I've been turned into a boss from Donkey Kong 64.
Torbeck has many horrible, deep, dark desires that needs to be met.
Oh no, Grandma Nut will fulfill all of those. If the
Ew.
legends are true.
We
Ew.
have to go!
Please don't use grandma and nut in the same sentence.
Don't ask me, ask Milton Bradley. Milton and Bradley were some real perverts. And look at her costume, she's got nut on her head. Peanut. Oh, what are they gonna call her? Grandma Lagoon?
Torbeck's gonna legume!
Oh, Grandma Nut will make you lagoon. Who's Round John Virgin? Oh, you haven't heard Round John Virgin? He's the greatest jazz player in Galtica. Well, that's kind of now. The Virgin was an irony. He did like the lady.
Roll on the naughty table.
Natural in 20.
Yeah, I know.
Man and begin to melt.
Bitsy doesn't believe in lemon juice coming from lemons.
Oh, he needs a brisk iced tea. It's not working. Oh no! It's making her melt faster.
Oh, God.
Is she gonna be okay?
This is the most fun Torbeck has ever had with anyone ever. Today couldn't possibly get any better.
You are up against Rudolph the Red.
He's a communist. Get him. Wait up! Can I ask you something?
What did you want, Captain?
What are you doing after this? Are you busy?
I don't know. I was gonna probably head back to the dumpster.
What is this cool kind of indie like hot rock band playing? All the cool cats coming. You know, if you want to come.
Torbeck would love that. If we're lucky, maybe Torbeck can bring some human bones along to the show for a snack.
Can I get you a walkie-talkie, Rune?
Yeah, no one's ever asked me for that before. I'll just put it in there.
I'll let you do it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure you message to make sure it goes to the right.
I just said, hey, it's Springsy with a little crocodile.
Oh, yeah, Torbeck got it.
Okay,
Oh my
Lovebirds
God.
King, we're trying to get this commie.
We're being stopped by reindeer. Ow! Please, stop talking. Oh, I can feel my bones being crushed. Torbeck, you are Tickle Me Torbeck.
Oh my
Torbeck
God.
has an unusually extra large desire to be tickled.
Oh, you just want to be tickled?
Well, I mean,
Oh, Gucci, Gucci, Goo.
make
Oh
sure
my
you get
gosh.
closer to Torbeck's inner thigh. That's the good
Ew.
Yeah, sure.
Jesus,
Torbeck
so
can
dumb.
definitely verify that the crank is made of some sort of weird clown flesh.
Oh, maybe that's where it went. It's a little soft. It's got a soft grip. It's like one of those jelly brush hands.
That's just called a refractory period. Never mind.
I'm surrounded by perverts.
You're unbelievably handsome.
No, I'm not. I do have this giant
And she
penis.
hands This was a disaster. They begin to fall into a slumber.
No, I've been drugged.
You begin to move through the. I am going to make you change your character.
Oh, a polar bear.
Shut up.
I think it would be a landmine. Legs in this direction, torso in that direction.
I will be the DM that kills Chuckles.
Well, hi. Strangers in the woods with no one around? It's just not like a weird trip. Why would this be a weird trip? There's a large talking mouse. I am a clown that can't take off my flesh gloves. And that guy's wearing a can of beans for a hat. It's a normal day.
This is much more beautiful than the dumpster.
Oh, that's what that smell was.
But Torbeck's name is Torbeck.
Oh, the naughty list, I suppose that depends on where you put the carrot.
I think the nerve damage is from all the alcohol.
You are
From
now
alcohol.
just a feral tabaxi with the need to mark your territory.
Oh, wow. Chuckles, what happened? Well, you can't move. I'm going to piss on you. Hold still already.
I run.
No, I want to get pissed on again.
Torbeck is really confused. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, wait a minute already.
What did I come
I'm
into?
a feral cat. I can just shotgun it.
Is this your Snagglepuss impression?
Come on, I can see dry. Upper planes to humanoid. Truly, you are my territory now.
Where you would have seen
The
Pixie
Paper Mario
Kingdom is
music
now
makes the
wrapped-
silly stuff even
Mindful
funnier.
that they're gonna
Let's
be
go.
calling it Kitty Kingdom.
And you hope to accomplish it while pissing on
Yeah, I'm gonna piss everywhere already.
What do you think of it?
There we go.
Everyone you see is on the naughty list.
That's very naughty.
I'm proud to be like this. Have it all out there, it means that, I'm confident in myself.
You are exposing yourselves to children. That's very naughty. Perhaps we should go out to the ice rink where there'll certainly be a number of children.
Do you think that the children have 20 or fewer hit points?
Oh, most definitely. Why would you ask that? You're going on the naughty list a second time.
Oh!
Do you think the children also have bones?
What are you talking about, children bones? You're going on the list.
If I take those glasses off, would you die?
Why would you ask that? You're going on the naughty list.
Do you want to build a snowman? He's probably gonna be a clown. Oh, I don't have any carrots. Why would he have a carrot? I need a pomegranate, obviously. Oh, because he's a clown.
I suppose that depends on where you put the carrot.
Oh, my
I'm going on the naughty list.
Everyone around you looks like candy, and you have a sweet tooth.
Ma chuckles me, she rests in peace. Always said that my teeth would rot if I kept eating so much.
Alright. There we go. Okay. Well, that was a fun 18 minutes and 10 seconds. All right, let's see. I'll leave that up in case we need to go back to it. Come on, give me the black Yoshi. I want the black Yoshi. Also, welcome in, DZ. Come on. Yeah, we got the black Yoshi. Heck yeah. First try, baby. All right, we got to give this little guy a name. What are we naming him? What do we name him? I don't know what we should name him. First try, every try. Heck yeah. Let's see. What should we name the little black Yoshi? Chad? Heck yeah. We're going with Chad. He looks like a Chad. There we go. And also, I'm not reading through all the dialogue, but if I did, this would be what Chad would sound like. Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I like it. Okay, Gonzalez, let's get out there and do some damage. It was just born, but his balls dropped immediately. Like Greco. Oh, sorry, I went with Chad. There would even have been space for Giga Chad. Aw. That's a missed opportunity for me. Darn it. I'm not going through 18 minutes of that again just to try and get the little black Yoshi. But that was a missed opportunity for me. Darn it. That would have been great. His name will be Chad, but we all know in our hearts that he's a Giga Chad. Yeah, exactly. I already have it. No point in doing it again. Alright, time to murder these two. Let's do it. Let's go. Don't care what you guys are saying. Alright, use our partner move at least once. We are going to defend ourselves. And then we're gonna do this. One more time and these guys are going down. Let's do it. Oh, I know your weak point. There we go. I can survive on that. But I am gonna defend again. There we go. Perfect. We did it. Yay. Woohoo. What a bunch of losers. Didn't even stand a chance. I need to eat lunch, but I don't know what to eat. Spaghetti. I don't know. That's what I'd eat. I like spaghetti. All right, we're in the major leagues now. Let's go. We got our little Yoshi companion that took 18 minutes and 10 seconds to get, but that's okay. I'm glad that there were no rules in the fighting competition about specific partners. I would if I had any. That reminds me of that clip from Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy Turner is talking to his dad who's like ruling the world or whatever. And he's showing Timmy all of his like favorite collection of stuff. But then he has one empty spot and Timmy asks him, "What's that for?" And his dad says, "That's where I'd put my trophy. If I had one." I love that episode. Oh, we're gonna get absolutely wrecked. Don't worry about it, Miss Jolene. Yeah, nobody cares about seeing us. Except for this guy. I have very few groceries currently because I didn't want to waste any food before vacay. And then I've been basically bedridden, so I haven't been able to get some. Oh, that's no fun. Why don't you just, like, DoorDash your groceries? Look at the baby Yoshi's expression. Okay, I need to take a picture of that, and then hold on. Here we go. I need to take a picture of this. There we go. I'm gonna send that to Jen later. See if she can make that into an emote. I thought about it. I just don't trust people to actually be gentle with them. Yeah, I wouldn't. As somebody who has worked in that kind of area before, like grocery store stuff, no, I would not trust ordering anything from places like that. No. Not only that, but DoorDash would be like the worst. I know here they really suck. Like DoorDash is just so bad. And I'm really picky when it comes to picking up produce and whatnot. That's fair. If you're really particular about what kind of produce you want and stuff, then I can understand that. I totally get that. All right, let's do this. Next fight. Rank match. Well, actually, I want to view my ranking first. Who am I fighting next? Tiny Spinies. Okay. That'll be easy. I can take them down. Oh, don't worry. I don't plan on jumping on any of them. That would be bad for my health. Isn't there... Hold up. Isn't there... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna use that. Let's go. I knew there was an item in there somewhere. I was pretty sure it was an ice storm. Glad to see I still remember some things in this game. Oh, these guys are gonna die. I wasn't planning on jumping on them anyway. Da da da. Da da. That's all you hear from them. Yo, Charmeleon, welcome, man. How you doing? Oh, wrong thing. There it is. Whee! Aha! Suckers! Yay! I win! But yeah, welcome in, Charmeleon. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for being able to pop by, say hi, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Just a tip, maybe you should try beating the chapter. I think I may try that at some point. I just don't know when, but I'm thinking I might try that at some point. The whole winning thing and the whole beating the chapter thing. Like, that would be kind of nice to do. So I might just take your advice on that. What's the next one I'm fighting? The poker faces. Great. Okay, before I go do that, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to go buy myself a POW block all the way at the very beginning of chapter 1, or the town in chapter 1, because if I don't, I'm gonna be in for a very bad time. But thankfully, we are going to be using the fast travel system, which is in this game. Because the fast travel system in this version of Paper Mario TTYD is way better than the original, in my opinion. And since we have Flurry, we will be able to open up we're going to be able to open up the way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go open up the way. We're going to see what we can do. So, off to the sewers. Away! Because, of course, that's where the warp points are. In the sewers. Because that needs to be a place that we need to go. For sure. Right? Yeah. Why not? Alright, before we do, though, we're going to go in here. Because we're going to go talk to this weird character here. We're going to get that star piece. And then we're going to talk to you. And then we're going to... Yeah, we're going to talk to Dazzle here. And see what we can get. I don't need those. Peekaboo wouldn't be bad, but quick change would be amazing. And also having Power Plus wouldn't be bad too, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to grab quick change because quick change would be amazing to have. So we're going to grab that. And then we're also going to grab Peekaboo so that way there we can see our enemy's health. No, I don't want that one. I think we're going to get pretty lucky as well. That'll do it for everything that I've collected. Cool. Now, I don't think I have enough badge points. I can equip some things. I can't equip quick change because that costs 7. We're gonna go with... yeah, we're gonna go with pretty lucky. So that way there's sometimes enemies miss. I think that would be a good idea to have that. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna go to the fast travel. There we go. Cool. And in we go. It's our map, it's glowing, oh my god. Hooray! Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are within our reach. Why you want to clip that? My clip command should be working. Why isn't it working? Why is my command not working? Why isn't this working? What the heck? Why is my clip command not working? Okay. That one worked, but I think that, yeah, that one I had just done. I don't know why the one you tried to do didn't work. It's also going to be a clip that I'm going to delete. Alright. Alright, now that we're here, we are gonna go. Yeah, it works for everybody. Anybody who follows the channel can make clips. I set it up that way, so I don't know why it's not working. I'll buy a second one just in case. And I'll buy a fire flower, because why not? There we go. Yeah, everybody who follows the channel has the permission to make clips. So I don't know why it didn't work. Because I do have Mix It Up open, so it should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. It's really weird. All right. Let's go back to the pits, the glitzy pits. Maybe it's just racist. I don't think a Mix It Up is racist. I could be wrong, but I don't know. If it is, then I'm never using it ever again. Because I will not use racist software. I think it might be. Oh, well, then I guess I'm never using Mix It Up ever again. Guess how dare it be racist to my friends. Can't have that. Mm-mm. Alright, we're gonna do this one last fight. You had a good run. We're gonna do this last fight there, and then we'll probably call it there for today. Don't deal damage for the first 3 turns? Are you crazy? Well, Flurry, you're gonna get mauled. So have fun with that. You're gonna get absolutely wrecked. But that's okay. Also, ads are starting soon. Sorry. Alright, we can't hit them for the first 3 turns. So we're gonna have Flurry be our meat shield. Because she's got 5 extra HP than we do. So, we're just gonna swap. And we'll just, we'll appeal. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna appeal. Insert Megamind meme. No insta-win. Not yet. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'll use her as a meat shield. There we go. Cool. Ow. Tried to do a super guard. Oh yeah, don't damage your opponent for the first 3 turns anyway. Oops. That would have been bad. More like melons, just saying. She's a being made out of clouds. She's a cloud ghost thing. She's like a boo except made out of clouds. I don't understand how that works any more than anybody else does. But we did it. We got to a rank 8. Yay. Clouds, right. Yeah. I mean, have you seen what happens when Mario uses her ability? Watch what happens. He's blowing on a tip that's on the bottom of her body, and she's having that air be blown from Mario through her out her mouth. This is disgusting. This is gross. Yeah, you never noticed that? That's how that works. Look, there's a little yellow tip thingy that Mario is blowing into. And so his air is being blown all throughout her body and out her mouth. And she's amplifying the air that he's blowing into that tip of her. This is weird. This is Nintendo. So, I mean, what do you expect to happen? I'm gonna try doing that clip command and we'll see if it works. Seriously, what the heck is going on with my clip command? I might have to look into that, because this should be working and I don't know why it's not. Yeah, it's not working for some odd reason. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. Let me try again. No, it's not working and I don't know why. I will have to look into that. Until then, to everybody on YouTube who was watching, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. No, I'm on the most current update for Mix It Up, so I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why. Do any of my commands work? None of my commands are working. That's really weird. Let me see if I exit out of Mix It Up and then I reopen it. Maybe then it'll work. So let me try that. Bye until next time. yeah, we're gonna get off here because I'm gonna need to leave in the next little bit to go pick up my little one from daycare. So, yay. Let me see here. Let me try this again. There we go. Sometimes it just needs to be rebooted. It is what it is. But first and foremost, thank you to Radis. Thank you, Radis, so much for being here. And Charmeleon for popping by over on YouTube. I appreciate it. The next time that I stream, I will hopefully be streaming tomorrow in the afternoon. Slightly earlier than today. At least that's the hope. So we'll see what happens. And I plan on playing a little bit of... Yes, I caught a Viridian stream after school. Woo. Well, this is going to suck to tell you, Savage, but we're ending the stream. Because I have to go pick up my little one from daycare in the next little bit. So, yeah. Yeah. But I will be here tomorrow. At least that's the plan. And if I am here tomorrow, which again is the plan, then I will be playing some Relics of the Past. I want to really try and get better at playing it. Ads, and let me guess, I caught the end of the stream. Yeah, you kind of did. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sucks that you have ads though, Savage. If only you could afford to have a tier 1 subscription, then you wouldn't get hit with ads. Anyway, to everybody on
You suck.
to everybody on YouTube, thank you so much for stopping in, hanging out, all that good stuff. We're gonna go raid somebody on Twitch. So we are going to end the live stream on YouTube here. So have a great one, everybody, and I'll catch you next time. All right.